Think about a forest. You've got towering redwoods, squat shrubs, vibrant flowers. Nature loves variety. It thrives on difference. Now imagine someone comes along and tries to make everything the same height, the same color, the same shape. It'd be weird, right? And it wouldn't work very well. That's what oversocialization tries to do with humans. It tries to standardize us, to iron out the quirks and differences that make us interesting. Social media platforms, with their algorithms and echo chambers, accelerate this process. They show us what they think we want to see, often confirming our existing biases. This creates a feedback loop, narrowing our worldview and limiting our exposure to diverse perspectives. We start to believe that everyone thinks like us, acts like us, believes what we believe. But this is a manufactured uniformity. It's a carefully curated illusion that benefits the platforms, not the users. In reality, human experience is messy, diverse, and full of contradictions. Trying to force everyone into the same mold is not just unrealistic, it's detrimental to individual expression and critical thinking. It's like trying to make everyone wear the same size shoe. Sure, it makes things easier for the shoemaker, but it's going to be a painful, uncomfortable experience for most people, and some people just aren't going to fit in at all. Oversocialization is the pressure to conform to social norms, even if they don't align with our true selves. It's about prioritizing social acceptance over authenticity, often at the expense of our own needs and desires. It's like we're all acting in a giant social media play, carefully crafting our online personas to fit in with the prevailing narratives. We post what we think will get the most likes, even if it doesn't reflect our true feelings. We avoid expressing opinions that might be met with criticism or backlash. We become afraid to be vulnerable, to show our true colors, because we're worried about the social consequences. This constant performance takes a toll. It creates a disconnect between our public and private selves, leading to feelings of anxiety, loneliness, and inadequacy. We start to question who we are outside of the curated images and carefully worded captions. The irony is that true connection comes from authenticity, from being vulnerable and sharing our genuine selves with the world. But oversocialization pushes us further and further away from that authenticity, trapping us in a cycle of performance and validation seeking. Let's say you're passionate about a particular hobby. You discover a vibrant online community dedicated to it, full of people who share your interests. Sounds great, right? But then you notice something. There's a very specific set of opinions and beliefs that are considered acceptable within this community. Maybe it's a political stance, a social issue, or even just a preference for one brand over another. Whatever it is, you find yourself pressured to conform to these beliefs if you want to be accepted, to be part of the group. This is the insidious nature of tribalism. It creates an us versus them mentality, where conformity to group norms becomes a condition for belonging. This tribalistic behavior is amplified on social media. Algorithms group people together based on shared interests and beliefs, reinforcing existing biases and limiting exposure to different perspectives. This can lead to echo chambers where dissenting voices are silenced and critical thinking is stifled. The result? A breeding ground for extremism, polarization, and online harassment. When people feel like they can't express their true opinions without fear of backlash, it creates a climate of fear and conformity that benefits no one, except perhaps the platforms themselves. Now, let's talk about legalism. No, not the boring kind with lawyers and courtrooms, though that's a whole other show. We're talking about the social media kind. This is where every interaction, every post, every comment is scrutinized for potential violations of an ever-shifting set of social rules. One minute you're praising a celebrity for their activism, the next you're being cancelled for a tweet they made in 2009. It's a minefield out there, and the rules are constantly changing. This creates a climate of fear and self-censorship where people are afraid to express themselves authentically for fear of being shamed, ostracized, or worse. And who benefits from all this chaos? Well, the platforms, of course. Controversy drives engagement, and engagement equals profits. The more divided we are, the more time we spend arguing with each other online, the more money they make. It's a cynical business model, but it's one that's proving to be incredibly effective. We have met the enemy, and he is us. Walt Kelly. This quote, though from a different context, perfectly encapsulates the situation we find ourselves in. We have become both the architects and the victims of our own digital dystopia. It's time to wake up, to reclaim our individuality, and to start building a digital world that celebrates diversity, encourages critical thinking, and values authentic connection over manufactured conformity.